look like just apes to you? He saved our lives. He was remarkable.
Apes together, strong.
How's it going, everybody? Today I'm reviewing the final film in the Planet of the Apes trilogy, War for the Planet of the Apes, once again directed by Matt Reeves, who comes back after directing Dawn for the Planet of the Apes, and what a conclusion this was. Now, the movie takes place a few years after the events of Dawn for the Planet of the Apes. Basically, war's broken out, and Caesar's trying to defend his home and his people. Now, that's the basic premise of the movie, but again, there's some other things that happen along the way, but I won't go into that too much. But what I will start with is the visuals in this film. Again, everyone talks about the motion capture that Andy Serkis and his studio has done over the past few years, and they do it yet again. I think these animals look so lifelike. I understand that they're not real animals. They're not monkeys. They're not apes. But I also don't see them as CGI characters. It's this weird blend that it just fascinates me. And once again, they pull it off. Pull off all the stops. Andy Serkis gives another great performance as Caesar. This is such a satisfying arc from Rise to Dawn to War that it just fits perfectly with Caesar's arc. I love the way the characters develop from the first to the third film. There are also some other good side characters. Of course, Maurice is back, and everyone loves Maurice. Maurice is one of the best. But you also get this new character known as Bad Ape. Could have gone really poorly. Could have been this stupid, weird character that doesn't fit, but it was a much needed add of comic relief, whether he tells a joke or just does something humorous. It's a much needed thing in this movie because there's so many emotional and serious topics that come up throughout the film that when that humor gets sprinkled in there, it's just a nice way to relieve the tension, and then you get back into the fray and back into the action and everything like that afterwards. But again, Bad Ape was such a funny character and one of the best characters in the film. Also, the young girl that they meet up with in this movie also was really great, and I feel like it ties back in with the whole theme of humanity. You had that throughout the films, like in James Franco's character and then Jason Clarke's character in the second one, and then this young girl in the third one. You kind of get to see these three different looks. You had the father figure in James Franco, you had the friend figure in Jason Clarke's character in Dawn, and then you have the more of the son-daughter type character that you have, the child character in this one. And it's just a good, smart way to show Caesar's interactions with a human character. And also, Woody Harrelson does a great job as the Colonel. Very menacing, but also, again, you understand where this character's coming from. They do this so well within this trilogy, especially, again, with last movie, with Gary Oldman's character. There's a part in it where you just see why he is the way he is and why he believes the things he does believe. And they do that to an extent, again, with Woody Harrelson's character at one point in the movie. That, again, just makes him that much more of a strong character. Also, if you're going into this movie expecting a war, because it is War for the Planet of the Apes, it's not necessarily, there's a war going on. The war is like the backdrop for this film, but most importantly, this is a drama. This is about Caesar's journey and what he will do to protect his people and what lengths he will go to. Will he go full Koba, like in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, or will he restrain himself? It's really about Caesar's struggle with what he will do to protect his family and his friends and his mankind, basically, or ape kind. That's really what the core of the movie is about. There are some action type sequences, but there is nothing like the end of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes where you have the big showdown between Koba and Caesar. There's nothing like that. Instead, it's just, again, this emotional journey with Caesar, and it's so satisfying. And if you're going in to expect a war movie, just check that expectation, because, again, I don't think that's what you're getting yourself into. This movie is just a great drama character piece that I really enjoyed because of that. This now will go down as one of the best trilogies ever made. It's hard for me to pick out any type of negatives about this movie. I really liked it from start to finish, and it's hard for me to rank, again, Rise, Dawn, and War, especially just after seeing War. I mean, Dawn might be my favorite, and then War, and then Rise. It's hard to say. I like them all for different reasons. That's what makes this one of the best trilogies that it can be in contention for the best trilogies like that have been ever made, up with your Indiana Joneses, with your Star Wars, the original trilogy, with even, I would say, the Dark Knight trilogy. I know some people have problems with the third film. I really like it. Again, this is such a satisfying conclusion in this 3-movie arc. Worth all the money. Definitely go check this one out. With all that said, I give War for the Planet of the Apes a movie rating of a 9.5 out of 10. It's hard for me to rank 10s unless I like get super blown away, but 9.5 out of 10. As for my enjoyment rating, I will also give that a 9.5 out of 10. There's been some great movies coming out in the last few weeks here with Baby Driver, The Big Sick, Spider-Man Homecoming. This is up there. I think it's better than Spider-Man Homecoming to me, but like up there with Baby Driver and Big Sick. I mean, they're different types of movies, but man, another great film. And we got Dunkirk coming out next week. I'm going to hopefully have a review up for that very soon. Going to see it opening night, IMAX, 70mm. Really excited for that. But anyways, let me know your thoughts on War for the Planet of the Apes in the comment section below. Again, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos each and every week. That is it, and I'll talk to y'all later.